Okay, welcome to another training session with 123 Bookkeeping Solutions out of Austin, Texas. Today we're going to talk about applying discounts to your customer payments. What I mean by that is the customers sometimes short pay you for maybe they paid within 10 days, they took a terms discount. Maybe you're giving them some sort of a marketing allowance to help advertise your products. Maybe they're claiming damages. And so they're just going to short pay you. You've agreed to it. And there's different ways of handling that. We're going to talk about how to handle that in QuickBooks Online and also in the QuickBooks Desktop version here. Okay. And so let's get right to it here in the QuickBooks Desktop version first. To receive a payment, we could just start right here, or we could just go to Customers and Receive Payments. And for our little demonstration, I need to know first, of course, which customers owe us money. So it pops up there. And I could just, balance. I could just sort it by the balance right here and say, oh, okay, Robson Clinic. Okay. And these are sample files I'm using right here. So Robson Clinic, there we go. And in this case here, the owe is $12,420 and change. And let's say they're just going to pay us $12,000. Okay. And so there's an underpayment here of 420.98, and we're just basically going to apply this accordingly. Again, they could have taken a marketing discount, they took a terms discount or whatever. For our demonstration, let's keep it simple. Let's say terms. Everybody's familiar with terms. And to do that in the QuickBooks Desktop version, to apply that terms discount on the fly as we go, you just click on Discounts and Credits up here. There's always two tabs that show up. One says credits. That's something that might be prearranged and already set, and you're just going to apply it. Or, again, on the fly here, as you have the check payment in your hand, or they send you an ACH and they gave you remittance advice. Anyways, you have that detailed information, and it states they're taking away $420 or short paying you by 420.98. We want to always apply that. In our case here, it's going to be a terms discount. So we'll just keep it simple. Less discounts given right here, income type account. And then if you want to apply a class as well too, if that's important for your bookkeeping, in our demo, we'll just say new construction. Click on done. And now 0 is owed because they paid $12,000. They took a 420.98 discount. That adds up to what the original amount due was. Okay. And again, this is being done in the customer payment screen. So there's invoices. You apply the payment, which we just did, plus the discount. Click on save and close. And then we're going to go ahead and deposit that into our little fictitious bank account here. So we're going to say make deposits. And that one we just is a $12,000 check. And voila, and that's it. Okay, so it's pretty sensible. The flow in QuickBooks Desktop in this practice session here, or in this way of applying discounts, it's always sensible. Okay, I've applied hundreds of them, if not thousands of them, in my bookkeeping life. And, it's like, I'm probably being overestimating there a little bit, but you know what I mean? It makes a lot of sense to do this in the QuickBooks Desktop version. QuickBooks Online, there is no way to record discounts on the fly. You actually have to either adjust your work a little bit backwards and adjust your invoices, the original invoices, or you can apply discounts on the deposit screen, the bank deposit screen. Okay, and so let's go through a little demo here, and we can see that Bill's Windsurf Shop owes us $85. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we received an $80 check from Bill's, surf shop here or whatever, and so we're going to go ahead and say, okay, $80, but he still owes us $5. Okay, well, there is no discounts screen on here. Okay, open balance is 85, payment is 80. We have no way of on the fly recording that discount. Okay, it's the software just right for now anyway. It doesn't have that capability of doing that. So again, two ways of tackling this. One is to go to your corresponding invoice, applying the $5 discount there, or go to the bank deposit screen, pretend like you receive $85, then short pay it by 5 on the bank deposit screen. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the invoice first, and for that example of how to do that, the alternative, I should say, of applying. So we're going to leave without saving. And then we're just going to take us right to the corresponding invoice. And in this case here, here's your discount field. And in our case, discount value of $5. Tab over, bam, balance due is $80. Okay. Make sure in your account company settings this is turned on. Otherwise, you won't see this field right here. So that's one way of applying a discount. I never really recommend to work backwards in your bookkeeping cycles. You never know what you're going to affect, especially when you're working in, let's say this was a closed period. In other words, a closed accounting period, or let's say you've already filed a sales tax return. If this was indeed taxable right here, and you're on an accrual basis accounting, and you filed a sales tax return, this definitely could kind of mess that up. So just be careful of ever working backwards. Okay. So if you're not comfortable with this particular solution in QuickBooks Online of applying discounts, there is one other solution, and that's doing it on the bank deposit screen. Okay, let's go ahead and get out of this. We're going to exit without saving, and we're going to go back to our receive payment to Bill's windsurf shop, and this time we're going to, again, he only paid us an $80 check or an ACH or whatever, but we're going to go ahead and say no. He paid us $85 just to close him out, close his AR out. Okay, so $85 is applied here, and then we're just going to say save and close. And you can see he is closed out now. Nothing is owed. But on the deposit, we're going to see $80 deposited into our bank account. And so let's go ahead and go to our bank deposit screen so we can go ahead and fully reflect that. And here we go, Bill's Windsurf Shop, and $85. And then we're going to apply that little $5 discount down here, okay? And we're going to find our little accounts, and we're just going to keep it simple, discounts given right there. And then we're going to put a negative amount in right here. So this particular method of applying discounts is particularly useful when you are accepting credit card payments and the credit card companies take their little discounts on the fly. And so, you're going to have to, when you're trying to reconcile cash with what's settled in your bank account, this is a particularly useful little method right here to deal with that. Anyway, so our total deposit is 85 minus 5, which is $80. And you click on save and close, and that takes care of that. Okay. So I hope this was useful for you. And if you have any further questions, just respond to this video or email me anytime at david@123books.biz. Thank you.